first play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Miranda. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Throws it to the right. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
QB decides to keep it here.
Now they go with the option. They didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Try to convert with a sneak.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. And I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. So Florida State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Back to throw again. He lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. And the pass is dropped in. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Really are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Moves out of the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Noles line it up with first and goal. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll take it into the end zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Miranda. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Miranda. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Clemson now operating in the red zone. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw here. Looking to right. This one caught. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pass complete on the crosser. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And the Seminoles will line up here on first down and goal. Play action here on first down. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there...
Touchdown, Seminoles. A great... On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. Here's the punt high in the air. Turner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after the sack that they'd given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. Close to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out fourth down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And it's caught inside the 10. And they'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Tigers will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Using the ground game, the tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Ball handed off. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that one.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long to the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Looks like a player is. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. This one will be fair caught. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels.
Here he goes. The 30. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida State. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
31, Clemson, 3.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he fights into the... And they'll use the ground game here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. There's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here we go.
A play action, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern with this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show.
Looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 10. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
On the flag is now second and goal.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Breaks into open space. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the Noles will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Noles with first and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
He's going to pull it down and run. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will have to kick it away. And he boots it high into the air. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Noles will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Noles. There was no catching him that time.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, what.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's in the clear. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his 1st attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. Makes it look easy. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 2nd down after that short completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold it. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they get the completion.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
The ball is caught, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Noles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Looking to throw yet again. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown! First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Split backfield here. Shotgun running play call. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to
breaks into the clear at the 30 now. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, and he dropped it. And that is a fitting end today for this offense. This was a case of a higher rank.